What's up, Kingdom family? It is your boy, the greatest Kingdom YouTuber under the heavens, your future great general Meek, and back at it with another Kingdom video. Today, we have Kingdom chapter 845, another early translation. But I have to say, I think this one is pretty high quality just looking at the first page. Last chapter, we saw Toe glazing the hell out of Shin, making us emotional that he's retiring, making us emotional, talking about Oki. And now I want to find out what will happen. Who will be leading the Xiao campaign? Will it be Ousen? Will it be Yotenwa? Or will it even be Shin? But all I know is I can't wait to smoke that Raboku pack. Anyway, let's not waste any time and get straight into it. 30 days ago, Kanyo, report, and there we go. We start off with a flashback instantly. This is before Shohei-kun went to Shinte. Shinte fell, it has fallen. The royal capital surrendered without bloodshed, and our army suffered no losses. Han is now part of Shin, and there we have it. Not even 2 panels in, we get Sweat Bunkun. There's no way. I love it though. I'll never stop memeing the hell out of him. Bro stays sweating. They have unconditionally surrendered. The chapter is called The Army of Atsuyo. Ousen's back. No. You got people out there saying, let's go. But then you got people like me. No, bro, no. I want to smoke that Ousen pack. I want to be a hater. Everyone's jumping for joy. Go, yes, sir. We won the championship. Come on. Man, okay, everyone calm down, bro. Ousen ain't that crazy. We're acting like we won the Olympics or something. The gold medal. Even Shobunkun going crazy. Shohei-kun, look at him so nonchalant and just chill and cool and handsome. And I'll stop glazing. Your Majesty. Congratulations! Finally, it's still just one state, but at last, the first one. And Sane starts doing the Arthur meme. He deserves to do it. We actually did it. We conquered the first state. Shobunkun, tears in his eyes. I feel you, my dog. I feel you. I wasn't there during 2006 in terms of I was still pretty young, but hey, for everyone reading since 2006, this is for y'all. Y'all waited 19 years for the first state to be conquered, and we did it. He did the Arthur meme and said, hell yeah. On the inside, because look at his response. Look how nonchalant he is. It's okay to be cool, man. I don't know why people try to be too cool for school. He just said yes. He said, I did that. We did that. Okay, say. And then we go to inside the royal palace after the court proceedings are done. Excuse us, my king. These are reports from Rishi, and these two. Put them there. I'll look at them later. Okay, no. The flashback ended and we're back at Kanyo. Your Majesty, I've told Your Majesty before, there's no need to go through all of them. We examine all the details ourselves. That won't do. Each and every one of these reports is the hard-earned result of people who risk their lives. If their king doesn't read them, who will? He said, what's a king without his people? So humble. That's my king. That's my king. Don't y'all think Say always has a way with words? But for the sake of your health, the only day I was truly happy was the day I received that report. Ooh, could we be getting some Shin glaze? Please, bro. The wine that night was something special. Shout out Jukio. Been a while since I last drank. Look at Fukio, old ass. Still, I figured the court would be a bit quieter with Rishi away. But he's making a lot of noise with all these reports. That man is recording even the tiniest of details. Despite the integration having only just begun, we've already received a great number of reports. Their level of commitment has far exceeded expectations. It seems the cooperation of Han's noble families was a crucial factor. Perhaps appointing them to government posts was the right move after all. For now, yes. What I was referring to was something that might happen a year or two down the line. Ooh, he said these guys are snakes, future rats. Why Fukio got a hate for? In times of subjugation, unrest will always arise from those stripped of their power. Okay, that's kind of true. I believe the leaving remnants of the Han royal family in place was not a wise decision. No, I mean, it's not that I oppose or disapprove of His Majesty's judgment. If leaving the Han royal family in place ends up being the root of a future rebellion, then I will bear full responsibility. Shohei, can you tell him? Massive balls. Pause. Big nuts. But that day, Shueisha's unrelenting stance brought the discussion to a standstill. Oh, aura. Can y'all feel? I can feel it through the screen. That's aura. Even now, I still don't understand why Shueisha was so stubborn about pushing that plan through. Would it have had something to do with his origins? What? Is Shueisha from Han? I swear he's from Chu. Even Shobunkun doesn't know what's going on, and that's enough to make him sweat. Ukyo. Don't make careless assumptions. That's being disrespectful to the Chancellor. Or you tell him, say, don't talk about my boy like that. Who do you think you are? You old fart? You old man? Old bastard? Understood. Yeah, sit down. Good boy! Fukyo, good boy! Look at him listening so obediently. More importantly, when is my visit to Shinte planned? Rishi asked your majesty to wait a little longer. He's concerned that if a disturbance or disorder breaks out in the capital, I know they're busy, but they keep dragging their feet. I'll go there myself without warning or hesitation. Understood. I will relay those words to them. Say is always standing 10 toes down though. You always have to respect that about him. Whatever he wants to do, he's gonna do. What will you be doing in Shinte, your majesty? Well, I want to meet the King of Han and have a proper talk with him. It might be a real nuisance for them though. What could a victorious king possibly have to say to the defeated one? First, I want to offer him words of appreciation. Imagine losing to someone and the other guy gets in your face and says, hey, that was a good game, bro. Don't piss me off. Alright, bro, good game, bro. Get away from me. We both carry a burden only a king can understand. Aha, that's something no one else could truly grasp. And also, I want to see Shin. He wants to see his dog. I want to see that. Don't say, I want you to see Shin too. I need that for my sanity, for my joy, for my happiness. If that happens, I think I will get my joy back. Then again, it never left. But anyways, I have to say it for the bit. That will give me my joy back. It seems the army stationed in Shinte, including the Haitian unit and the others, still cannot leave. They're still training the people of Han to serve as Qin soldiers. So they're in a hurry over there too. I see. Yes, before he left for Shinte, Shueisha left us with one message. It seems the decisive battle with Xiao will be next year. Yes, here we go. It's not going to be long now and we're gonna smoke that Roboku pack. Look at him staring into the distance. Aura farming. Shameless, and I love it. The Gyokyo and Gakuka armies are also mobilizing and forming their own forces. They've received orders from Shueisha to once again form an army of 50,000. No way. The young trio? All three of them going up north? Surely that's overkill. Reports say General To will remain in Shinte to maintain order. At the same time, the army stationed there will absorb Han troops, expand into a massive force, and march north next year for the Xiao invasion. Okay, by the picture, we got Shin and the Oki army / To army former soldiers around him. Could they be joining Shin? There's no way, right? Okay. I don't hate that. Definitely wasn't one of my predictions, but I definitely don't hate that. Shin and the former To army soldiers, Ohon, Moten, and 2 other armies? Roboki is going to be feeling that in the morning orbs. And on top of that, there are 2 more large armies and Shobunkun is sweating more at the thought. Oh, best girl. I feel like I haven't seen best girl in a while. Oh, it's beautiful to see her on screen. She's so hot. Chat, she's so hot. She want a strong man? Come on. You want a strong man? Yotunwa, come see me. The first is Yotunwa's army in Heiyo. It has mobilized the entire Kwanrong force from Ryoyo to form a large army and has begun intense military exercises. Yotunwa says she is ready to march north and capture Kantan at any time. Ooh, okay, bro. Yotunwa's her, man. I forgot who I predicted to do it, but I predicted someone would try to climb the wall and capture Kantan that way. And if anything, the mountain army is perfect for that. I'm happy if Yotunwa does it. They absorb the Ryoyo army. I hadn't heard about that. Yotunwa does things like that from time to time, saying stuff like, I'm one of the 6 generals and whatnot. Yotunwa got a little bit of humor to her. Hey, she's so funny, bro. And hot. That's something she would say. That's something To would say. That's something Shin would say. Funny ass generals. I like that. It's like Yotunwa can use her power on me. I mean, it's alright for her to go on a power trip. I mean, it's Yotunwa, bro. She can let her do what she wants. You feel me? Huh? You said there were 2 earlier. Which is the other one? Your Majesty, well, in addition to Yotunwa's army, even we were caught off guard. He's back, isn't he? It's the army at Atsuyo. Atsuyo? Yes. So that means yes. Atsuo didn't report in themselves, so we hadn't realized it. They've also been mobilizing troops on their own from nearby regions and repeatedly drilling them. Balls, bro. I know what you mean, but hey, I was free. Apparently, they've reached the size of their former army. What? Back to their original strength? There's no way. Without the help of the family register, Ousen revived his army. Actually, I don't hate it. I don't hate it because I'm pretty sure it's been at least 1 year, if not 2 years, for this Han conquest. And that's probably more than enough time for Ousen to revive his army. So I can't hate it. I have to hate on him, bro. I have to. There's too many Ousen glazers out there. Like, somebody has to counteract it, you know? Yes. In other words, the army that once suffered a crushing defeat that was destroyed. Thought Say was sweating for a sec there. He's not. That's my calm, cool king. It seems that man's army has revived. Oh, he's back. I can't lie. I don't care if I want to smoke that Ousen back. You have to admit, this guy is top 3 aura farmers in Kingdom. Look at him just looking into the distance, gazing upon his army. I'm pretty sure that's So right next to him with his cool ass helmet. He says, yes, this is my perfect army, and it will be my perfect victory. Shout out Death Note. Ooh, I've kind of missed that. Let's be honest, chat. I've kind of missed that. The classic Ousen glare. It's not as intense, but that's probably on purpose. It's a little calm glare. It's like you can't yoon too close to the sun. You know what I mean? You got to build it up. Ousen's edging us. Hara's edging us. Wait, what did I just say, by the way? Jun Gaku. Yes. Summon the 5 generals. Yes. 5 generals. Oh, this guy already recruited more people? And here we go, Ousen aura farming on top of a hill, looking into the distance. Of course, we see multiple boots stepping in. Okay. It's only right that his generals are also aura farmers. Look at them walking up the hill. Ousen army first general, Naraku. No, bro, Hara, I know you love to do this, but no. Naraku is an Akko clone. Naraku looks like Akko and Denrimi had a baby. Wait, what if they did? Wait, that's not impossible, is it? Nah, I'm tripping. 2nd General Ankai. 3rd General Shinsho. 4th General So, shout out my dog. 5th General Riju. I'm wondering if Shirio's still around because I'm pretty sure she lost an eye. No, that was gone. She lost an arm, I mean, right? Yeah, she lost an arm. But we're not making So first army commander? Either Ousen is disrespecting him or it's more of a Kano situation where Kano could have easily been promoted to a higher army, but it's just that he's more comfortable with the 4th army because Kano has been commanding them the whole time. So it's probably the same thing here. So is just used to commanding the 4th army. So I ain't mad. Everyone else's design though is pretty freaking cool. And I'm pretty sure Shinsho, when we first saw him, when Ousen's army was demolished after Hango, he was not a general yet, so he got promoted. Riju looks pretty cool though. Is that a guy or a girl? If Riju's a girl, that might be another baddie. If not, I'm just gonna refrain from saying anything. I don't want to get caught. The 5 generals have arrived. Good. Stand and listen. Yes, sir. You know what that reminded me of? After he said the 5 generals have arrived, I'm like, this is Ousen's new killing squad. I forgot how many times I smoked on that killing squad pack. There is a report from Shohei-kun of the new military office. Toa stepped down from the 6 great generals. Toa stepped down? However, that is not a matter of importance. Look at this guy trying to aura farm, bro. Next year, we will once again launch an attack on Shao. From Heiyo, the Yotenwa army will move out. From Shinte, the Toa army under new leadership and the Heishin unit will mobilize. No, confirmed. That means Rokuomi or Ryokoku is going to be the new leader. They're not under Shin. I know I said before that I didn't predict it, but it would have been cool. Well, there you have it. Confirmed. They are not joining Shin. The Gakukai and Gyokyo armies will also advance north. Then the Gyokyo army will also advance east, participate in the campaign against Kantan. In other words, we will defeat Roboku. Oh, look at him so calm, bro. How did he do that? I can't handle all of this. This is too hype. It's too epic. Damn, bro. Roboku's gonna get dick. Rokuomi's army, Shin's army, Moten's army, Ohon's army, Ousen's army, Yotenwa's army. That's the Justice League. That's the Avengers. Bro, that's why I kind of don't like it when people say Roboku has too much help. When they say Roboku spawns generals. Bro, he's versing the Avengers. He's versing the 2017 Golden State Warriors. This is 2018 LeBron James. And his best player is Deron Williams. His best player is Derrick Rose past his prime. His best player is Kevin Love, Kyle Korver, George Hill, Rodney Hood. Help! Roboku said someone help me. So I don't want to ever hear y'all complain ever again that Roboku has too much help, that he spawns generals. He's versing the literal Justice League. How many armies is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My bad, bro. I had to do it. From deep within Han, troops made up of Han citizens are being sent. New forces, you say? Yes, they're forces we can afford to let die. Damn, look at the Ousen army commander smiling about that. Not Soho though, because Soho, he's got a heart. He's the one that helped Shin escape the cage, Roboku's cage. Actually, now that I think about it, that might signify growth from Ousen a little more. I feel like before he thought he could afford to let his entire army to die. But now he said we can only afford the newcomers to die. So I guess he's going to protect his core a little better than Hango. They got freaking owned. With pieces like these in place, it means we can employ special kinds of warfare. In other words, it allows us to make bold moves. I mean, it's not wrong though. If you care less about their safety, you can do something freaking crazy. Some crazy bait plays. Shinsho, yes. Reiju. Nah, Reiju gotta be a femboy. I'm not gonna get tricked by that. You won't get me, Hara. Not this time. Wait, devise 10 variations of that strategy and report back. Understood. The other 3 generals are to shift from drilling troops to support warfare. Starting today, move toward live combat readiness. Yes, sir. Ousen's not even getting assigned to Xiao. He doesn't know for sure. Because Shahikun didn't say it's his turn, but he might be saying, y'all need me. I kind of like that from Ousen, man. Gotta respect it. So, everyone wondering what's going to come out next from Ousen's mouth. What is it? What do you think of the current 5 generals? Because Soya is an OG member. He said, these ain't my homies, man. I didn't grow up with them. Hey, this must be how Steph Curry felt when he had to win with the 2022 Warriors. He said, where's Prime Draymond? Where's Prime Clay? My second best player is Jordan Poole? Andrew Wiggins? Now, the same thing's going to happen. We're going to be skeptical of Ousen's 5 generals, but they're probably going to perform. Ousen's probably going to win that championship. He's going to beat Roboku, likely. I believe their talent is not inferior to the ones before. It's surprising that such talent was still lying dormant within the army. Or they're all internal. Okay. It's a result of your constant effort to scout and elevate capable talent, my lord. I'm also impressed by how quickly we've recovered. A foolish thing to say. It's about time you return to your old wisecracking self, Soho. Do you think standing around and doing nothing is going to lift the troops' morale? No. Damn, Ousen, you freaking asshole. Of course, Soho's going to be a little bit down. His brothers died, man. Roboku has, of course, already seen through our full army's advance. They'll be fully prepared on their side as well. This will be a battle on a scale far beyond the battles of Jian and Hango. So, next is the final decisive battle with Roboku. Yes, sir. Nah, this is hype, bro. This is epic. I love Kingdom so much. I love Kingdom so much, bro. Son. Oh, bro, what a chapter. As for my predictions and review, starting with predictions. My first prediction is that Sei probably won't end up seeing Shin until right before they set out for Xiao. The award ceremony is likely going to happen right before they set out, like right before. It's probably going to have to be quick. Do it, leave. Hey, bro, I gotta bounce, but hey, I'm proud of you. Something quick. Second prediction. The strategy for Xiao, what will it be? We have a clue here. Ousen said the Gyokuho army will also advance east to participate in the campaign against Kantan. Does that insinuate that not everyone will be fighting the capital? Actually, that makes sense to me. Since we have so many great general level armies now, Toe army, Shin's army, Yotunwa, Ousen, Moten, Ohon, 3-3. Same thing as Western Xiao. We needed 3 to take Gyo. So if we use that criteria, 3 to take Kantan, and then 3 to put a lid onto Xiao to stop the royal capital families from escaping. Because I still think we're going to do that. In that case, what I need to predict here is who will do what. So we already know Ohon's going for the capital. Secondly, I think Shin has to be someone that also goes for the capital. I think Ousen will be the third one to go for the capital. So I got Ousen, Shin, and Ohon as the capital attacking armies. In terms of the lid, we got Yotunwa, the Rokyomi army, and Moten. Why? Well, the Toe army with Rokyomi or Ryukoku as the leader no longer has the power to, attack a royal capital confidently. At least I think so, with that tone. So they're good for more basic duties, or for something that requires less martial might, like putting a lid onto shit. Second, to make up for that, in the event that Roboku somehow doesn't focus on the royal capital, but worries more about the lid, Yotunwa is there, the greatest offensive army in Shin. And to put the cherry on top, we have the master. Not the young master. I think we can no longer call them the young trio. We have the master of stalling, the master of stalemate. At the very least, Moten will be able to stall whoever goes north during the lid closing. He's just that guy. Throughout the entire story, he's defended well, he's stalemated well, he's stalled well. He's just so good at doing that. Western Xiao, he did it during Han. He did it during Sanyo when they were stalling Rinko. If I were to defend Moten, that's the point that I would bring up. Maybe he doesn't have prolific general kills like Ohan and Shin, but on a scale of being a general and being a proficient general, Moten does well. There's no one that defends as well as him, no one that stalls as good as him, no one that acts as bait as good as him. For every moment Shin and Ohan get a kill, Moten is the one acting as bait. Moten is the one drawing out the elites. Moten is the one holding them up. He's the ultimate shield. That's why they're the perfect complement. Moten shield, Ohan and Shin sword. I love it. And as for my third prediction, it's not confirmed and I still don't believe Ousen will be picked as commander-in-chief. He's obviously going to fight Roboku. I'm gonna do a hot take that Ousen will not be the commander-in-chief. Maybe it won't be Shin, but I don't think it will be Ousen. But the reason why I call it a hot take is because it's very likely it's gonna happen. But in my heart of hearts, I don't want to believe he will be commander-in-chief. Heck, let's say it's Yotunwa. Give Yotunwa a try. Punky got a try, Ousen got a try. She's the only one out of the original trio that set out for Western Xiao to not have a try. Give her a try. Just give her a try. It makes sense too because Shin performed really well fighting under the Yotunwa army. Surely it makes sense, and I'm pretty sure that happened during Western Xiao. Let's do it again. But then again, they only did that at the siege of Retsubi. Actually, that supports my prediction more. We need a proper battle. We need something crazier than a siege. Give them a real field battle. Yeah. Yotunwa commander-in-chief, Shin vice commander. That's my agenda. In that case, it'd need to be Yotunwa, Shin, Ohan fighting the capital, and then Ousen, the weakened Toe army, and Moten putting a lid onto Xiao. Actually, I can see that happening. Lock it in. And the three things I like the most. First, I mean, it's always great to see Yotunwa. It's always great to see her, and also look at her being so confident. She says she's ready to march north and capture Kanten at any time. Well, there you go. That's the second clue. Yotunwa and the Gyokyo are the only two that are directly associated with fighting Kanten specifically, not just going north. I could be completely overcooking it. I could be completely wrong. Yotunwa, Ohan, Shin. Has to be Shin. Shin has to have the chance to, Shin has to have the chance to attack the royal capital. Also, he has to have the chance to defeat Roboku. I don't know, Ousen also has to have the chance to defeat Roboku too. This is hard, man. Frick. Anyways, I like that moment. The second moment I liked, I can't lie. That Ousen glare, it's nice to see it again. He's back. And the third moment I really liked, classic Ousen is actually back. They're forces we can afford to let die. What a ruthless bastard. Hara's doing that on purpose. Look at the juxtaposition. Look at the contrast. This cold, ruthless bastard piece of crap compared to the humble, the kind, the loving Toe and Shin. Ousen's an anti-hero, but we're here for it. Anyway, if you guys made it to the end, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you guys thought of this chapter in the comment section below. Also, it would mean a lot to me if you guys love a like, share this video with a friend, and subscribe for more videos like this.